Hello everybody, this is Forex Ray and welcome. In our last video we discussed the Ichimoku Kenkoyo trading tool, and today I'm continuing the video. But first of all, just by looking at Ichimoku on the chart, it appears overwhelming and it appears quite complicated. Well, in the past, some traders have mentioned the Ichimoku as an advanced tool. It is indeed an advanced tool, but also they have mentioned it is complicated. And that's human nature. When you don't know how to use something properly, you will definitely say it is complicated. But Ichimoku Cloud is not complicated to use. And this video is here to demystify that view. And first of all, I would like you to go to the research that was conducted by Baby Pips. And babypips.com is a credible website that gives trader information, whether you're a beginner, you're an advanced or intermediate or an advanced trader. It gives you everything you need to know from technical to fundamental analysis. And I'm going to put that particular description, that particular link in the description below, so you can sort of follow and see the research that was done. So when they compared Ichimoku with other Western technical tools, they realized that Ichimoku outperformed all of them. And that is to tell you how powerful the tool is. And so starting to use Ichimoku is an ideal thing to do. And the beauty about it is that you can use Ichimoku on a longer time frame and still keep your day job, not to just quit your day job. And so this video is going to, focus on the Kumo, the cloud. And from here, we're going to go to the screen. Now, don't worry about the settings of the Kumo. The settings by default is the same on any charting package. Whether you're using MT4, MarketScope 2.0, TradingView, there are so many of them now. Many companies have their own proprietary charting package, and it's by default. The Ichimoku is the same all over. However, if you want to specific numbers that were used for the settings, you can just send me an email, or you can still find that on babypips.com. So I'm talking about the Kumo today and the makeup of the Kumo and why the Kumo is so important. It is the first thing you need to observe when you approach the Ichimoku chart, and it helps you to determine whether the market is buying or selling, or you just have to be on the sidelines. And just at one glance, you can get to see all of this information. And that is the amazing power of using Ichimoku. So let's go to the chart there. And you know what? Before we even switch to the chart, you need to like this video. You need to follow us, make comments, whatever you need concerning Ichimoku. I've been using this tool for 9.5 years, almost a decade. And I know the ins and outs of this Ichimoku tool. So thanks for watching. Let's move to the next, the computer screens, and discuss how this amazing tool can be used. Step one. Thanks.
Guys, we are in the chat now. So this is just the Kumo, and I'm using the 4-hour time frame. Okay, that's where our studies is going to be focused on. The time frame of choice is 4 hours, so keep to the 4 hours, please. There's a lot of research why I am on the 4-hour time frame. So this is what I was talking about. Anytime you see price above the cloud, okay, this is the Kumo cloud. Okay, it has the span A and the span B. The whole idea is to understand that this is the cloud. Okay, so anything above the cloud, it means we are buying the pair, and anything below the cloud, it means we are selling the pair. So any close below the cloud is we are in the sell zone. Any close above the cloud, we are in the buy zone. So for instance, as of today, prices close above the cloud, we are in the buy zone. That's how we approach the chart. Prices close above the cloud, we are in the buy zone. Prices close below the cloud, we are in the sell zone. This is the most basic way of approaching Ichimoku. First, again, you look at the Kumo, the cloud. If prices are under the cloud, it means we are in the seller zone. If they are above the cloud, we are in the buyer zone. Now, looking at the Kumo rather, it's actually support and resistance at various levels. Western technicals will be drawing sometimes horizontal lines at certain price points. Okay, this was touched, this has been touched, it's broken. Or they may draw lines across the chart. Okay, so some lines may be just across the chart, some lines may be horizontal. So whichever approach they choose, it's a way of looking at support and resistance. However, support and resistance, from my experience, is not just one price point. It's a particular, it can be several layers deep, where you can have a whole zone as your support and resistance zone. So it will not just be one line cutting through, but it may be several areas. So it's called about the zone. And Ichimoku cloud, that's the Kumo, does a very good job of looking at the zones of support and resistance in a very unique way, making trading much more easier for anybody trading. So this is what we have at the moment. You have prices closing above the cloud. If you go back in history, it always happens. It's either closing above the cloud or below the cloud. So the question then is, if prices are closing within the cloud, what do? You actually do nothing. You leave the market alone. You don't make any decisions. Okay, prices closing inside the cloud 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 candles. You don't do anything for 14 candles because the market is trapped within the cloud. Do not reinvent this information. This information is high quality, and following it will make it possible for you to grow as a trader and become profitable. So price closing within the cloud means that you have no decisions to make. Closing outside the cloud means that you can make some decisions. Either you can sell or you can buy. So in the next couple of days, we are going to improve this information so that you can look at the market from a holistic point of view. As I said, we are in the season where looking at things from an agile perspective makes things better and more profitable, providing value to stakeholders. Ichimoku is agile. It looks at markets from an agile perspective by looking at various factors that may affect price movement so that the trader is able to make a good decision and end up with value, profitability in this sense. So thanks for watching. Keep following and subscribe. Have a nice day, traders.